There are a bazillion ways to get buyer or seller leads in the modern era of marketing. Anywhere from ads, social media, webinars, cold calls, print, AI, TikTok dancing, right? There are so many ways. But I'm going to give you the secret sauce, the ultimate guide, the best, the perfect, the most guaranteed way to get real estate leads is by starting. I understand it's so cliche, but instead of giving you 400 ways to get leads, I'm going to give you three of the most easy ways and most surefire ways for you to get leads within the next month or 2 months. Now, first is a super simple one. Print marketing. Now, when it comes to print marketing, a lot of people immediately think this thing is so costly, right? It's going to be, 5,000 to 10,000 plus per month, super expensive. No, it's not how it works anymore. Just to give you one example, there is a website called print4supercheap.com, and you might guess it, they print for super cheap. For 10,000 units of postcards, it's around $500. Even with bundling service, you can run an EDDM campaign with USPS for 20 cents per postcard, and it targets the whole neighborhood. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, 10,000 units. A standard neighborhood is around 200 homes. You can target the same neighborhood again and again and again, or you can hit multiple neighborhoods within your farmland and be able to get your message out to more people. Now, when it comes to sending print, send it with purpose, send it with a clear message, one call to action. For example, a QR code campaign. Now, for example, say you're running a seller campaign, right? You can have what is my home evaluation and just the QR code. Now, as someone who just receives a piece of mail and it just says something, a clear message, and I get something out of it, there's a QR code. Most people would have at least the curiosity to actually just go and scan it, right? Just why not? It seems natural, right? Now, on top of that, with modern technology, even we have technologies in this area too, which is just tracking, being able to track the people that come in, right? When someone scans a QR code, you can now figure out, okay, what is the exact location of these people, where they're at, right? And leading them to your landing page, leading them to booking a call with you or getting in contact with you, and be able to convert that into a conversation. So moving on to number 2 is YouTube ads. Now, if you've run ads before, you've probably noticed that Facebook ads kind of suck, right? It's quite saturated, it's red ocean, and it's got bad data. There is a better way. The better way is YouTube ads, right? YouTube ads is a lot more blue ocean, and it's sort of like pre-British Analytica Facebook, when you can target really well. You can actually target the exact income bracket, keywords, even like life events like moving. If someone's moving, you can even track that stuff. So it's very targeted. You're able to get to your target audience much better than Facebook. Now, Facebook is good for retargeting campaigns. YouTube is a really good place to shoot your long form ads, high intent ads, right? More so high intent ads for your ideal customer. Now, YouTube ads help engage the person watching with much less interruptions, right? Because it's more related to the video. And obviously, just like a print campaign, you want to have a clear message, right? You want to get one point across. You want to send them, give them value first, get them to a lead magnet. Let them know who you are. Let them know what you do with one specific message, right? If you're selling, if you're buying, if you're doing relocation, whatever it is, get one message across. Now, obviously, it can be more entertaining. It's a long form piece of content and it's high intent, right? You can target people better. And, unlike Facebook, you can only buy like 30 seconds on Facebook. You can go much longer on YouTube. So it's more high intent. The leads will be slightly more expensive, but they are quality. And at the end of the day, you're looking for quality rather than quantity, right? It doesn't matter if you get 1,000 leads and only convert one, whereas, you get, 10 leads and you can convert the same one. It makes more sense in terms of volume of work. Cool beans. Last but not least is Google local service ads. If you are looking for a magic potion to just, you drink this potion and then all of a sudden you have leads in your pipeline, this is the closest thing to it. This is Google's pay per qualified call service, right? Qualified call. So this means that you only pay when a qualified call comes into your business. And not just that, you can actually dispute the call if it's got nothing to do with what you're doing, right? If you specifically were looking for a suburb or buyer leads or whatever it is, you can actually dispute that call with Google and actually get the money back. Now, when it comes to the setting up and the maintenance of the local Google service ads, it's very simple, which is very good about it. You just need to get started. Make sure to give as much detail as you can. Make sure you're giving the accurate details because this is Google guaranteed. Now, the setting up and management of these local service ads is quite simple, right? That's the beautiful thing about it. When you're going through it though, make sure to do it in detail. Make sure to give it everything it needs because at the end of the day, this is a Google guaranteed service. Now, what this means is that Google personally guarantee your services, right? So if you have a really bad experience with a client, Google will actually refund part of whatever process it is, depending on the specific constraints. Now, I do have a tip to give here because this service sounds really good, and obviously, if it's good, it's going to be super saturated, which it is, right? But what you can do to optimize your campaign is to put in a crazy budget. Now, obviously, if you put in a crazy budget, not necessarily, Google's going to be like, oh, let me find 1,000, 10,000 people to push to your business and charge you. That's not possible, right? There's not that many people looking and calling people up. Hey, I need a realtor in your local area. There's not going to be, hundreds and hundreds of leads that are ready to go. So what I suggest is put in a big budget so that Google will give you as much as they can, right? And I do want to say that if you dispute too many calls, then Google will be like, okay, well, I don't want to give this guy too much because he's not making me money, right? So make sure that you're disputing a good amount of calls, and also you are putting in a big budget so that Google is like, okay, this guy wants to market, let me give him his leads. Awesome, short and sweet, that is it. At the end of the day, you just need to get to work. You need to get started, and that's the most surefire way to get your leads, right? Is to start. Now, if you're a smart business owner and you're looking to buy out the wasted money in trying out all of these strategies, as well as the time it took for you to do all that, and you want to get your lead acquisition system done for you within 3 months, then perfect. Go click that link in the bio and we will get moving. And just like when you work with a client, what we will do is we will go through and figure out what exactly are your needs. And then, and only then, will we provide the solutions to make your acquisition system yours. Now, if you got something out of this video, please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.